Alright guys, welcome to yet another video of simple technical analysis, and in this video I'm going to try and break down what we're looking at in less than 5 minutes. So to start with, let's take a look at the Twitter, right? I spotted this trade about 3 days ago, right? I spotted this trade about 3 days ago. At that point we were just sitting above or on top a fair value gap, and we're expecting price to come down to this zone right here. I took my entry here because it's the best bet, and taking my entry here would require me to put my stop loss to have a larger stop loss. But with that being said, right, here is where we are currently. Yeah, 2 days ago the market dipped, right? The market dipped, the whole crypto market dipped, but that was actually good for this trade because it brought us straight to our entry point and triggered us into the trade. So with that being said, it was tagged in position, Ethereum in position. Now what happened the following day is this. As you can see, the market started to bounce off of this support zone. Now if you do not understand what is going on here, you might want to refer to the previous video where we talked about Ethereum and where we broke down this analysis. You would see how we got to this point where we are right now. So this is just a follow-up. We're going to look at what's happening today. However, there's one thing to take into consideration, and that is the fact that Ethereum update in position. If you're trading without risk management, take profit now. Protect your gains. Don't gamble what you can't afford to lose. There's a reason why I said that. So many are predicting further dips, but me personally, I'm standing firm by my technical analysis. So if you're prone to panic selling or trading without risk management, take profit now, right? Don't risk more than you can afford to lose. So risk management is key, and if you're not using it, then you need to exit the trade now. That is just my opinion. Take it as an advice if you will, right? So yeah, let's jump to the chart and see what's happening, and I'm going to explain why I said what I said. Alright, so in our previous video we established this uptrend, we established this bullish pattern, this flag pattern, then we established this support zone, and then this blue trend line coming right from 2021 to where we are today, where price is currently reacting off of. And this zone which we are just focused in right now, this is where price is giving us a tough time. Price is having a hard time breaking below and breaking above. It's just a critical point, and we need to be positioned at the right place, right? So I believe this bullish flag pattern, right, which is a trend continuation, which we're in a trend, right, is actually 90% valid. But however, this is not financial advice. Don't take my word for it, right? I'm just somebody on the internet, right? Do your own analysis, make your own choice. But I've broken it down to simple technical analysis, and that's the most I could do. So maybe you might want to get your fundamental facts straight before you take into consideration this technical analysis. So moving further, why I said that if you are not using risk management and if you cannot handle the pressure, you need to get out of this market right now, is because there was this fair value gap which we marked out right before the market continued to move. So let me just point that out. So what we were expecting is market to bounce off of this point, but market did not. Rather, market broke below it, and now it has been inversed. It's still useful. This data point is still useful. Price is now having a hard time breaking above it. So price is currently at this point. So yeah, Tuesdays are normally the kickers for these kind of scenarios, but you can never be too sure when it comes to the crypto market and trading. So yeah, why I'm saying that is because maybe this could just be a zone that would give the sellers more pressure to go down, right? And if that happens and my stop loss gets hit, then I might be looking for a next entry zone. I might be looking at this liquidity to be grabbed, or this zone to just be taken out. Maybe that's where we'll find our second entry. Maybe we could also find our second entry right here on this fair value gap right here. So we might be looking to take entries over here. So that's, by the way, it has not happened yet. So we're still strong on this, right? And why I'm still 90% convinced on this is because I have three confluences, right? And you can't just make this up. You have your bullish flag pattern, which is a continuation pattern, trend continuation pattern. You have the fact that we're moving and respecting this trend line over here. You have the fact that we're respecting a trend line coming from 2021, and you have this support zone right here, which price has bounced off of multiple times. If you can risk what you can afford to lose on this, then yeah, it's a win-win, right? Whatever happens, even though you lose it, you could have afforded to lose it. You just find yourself another position to enter this trade. So yeah, with that being said, that's the simple technical analysis of Ethereum. You could go to the higher time frame for more confluence, see the fact that this yellow line was the all-time high and was not yet broken above it properly, and you could also see the fact that we're in a new week, so this candle is still fresh. You could also see the fact that the previous week we had this bears come in, push price way below, right? And now in just one day we had a quick rejection for the week to close like this and giving us this candlestick. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. Now if you take a look at the monthly time frame, the monthly time frame I can't really say much about this. It looks like it's in an indecision point, right? But altogether we are rejecting off of this blue trend line, we are respecting and bouncing off of this yellow uptrend, and so on and so forth. The past 1, 2, 3 months has been actually very good for Ethereum. So with that being said, you can also take into consideration this part right here, because we are bouncing off of this recent resistance, which has now turned support. You can also take that into consideration, the fact that we're not breaking below. So yeah, that is why I'm extremely bullish on this. So moving back to the daily time frame, there's not much to be said here. This is just simple technical analysis, right? So one more time, this is not financial advice, right? You won't want to listen to some guy on the internet telling you to buy or trade his analysis, but you can pick out values from this. You can learn something from this. So yeah, that is just it. Risk management is key, and this is simple technical analysis. So do what you will, make the best out of it. And if you found value in this video, if you found some insights, you found this video helpful in any way, do well to smash that like button, or just tap that like button. Yeah, you could always turn on post notification to get early updates, and drop your comments in the comment section below if you have any questions. And lastly but not least, do well to follow me on Twitter, because that is where the updates come early, right? This is where you get the updates on time before it comes on to YouTube. So here is another technical analysis that is coming up. This is an analysis where we're going to talk about the 4 scenarios of Bitcoin. The 3 scenarios, actually. We have 3 scenarios, 3 probabilities that could play out, and right now one of them is about to play out, and you can guess which one it is. I'm going to show you this again. So with that being said, you can pause the video and guess which one is going to play out. So with that being said, yeah, do well to follow me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Happy trading.